are in Cricut Design Space. I am going to go here and click on New Project. So to make the butterflies, I do use what's already offered within Cricut Design Space. So we're going to come over here to the side and click on Images. In the search bar, I'm going to type in butterflies. And you're able to come over here to these filters and filter out the ones that you want. So I'm going to click on the free. Here's a tip. When you're looking for the perfect butterfly, you want to choose something that has all the pieces connected. So like these here will not be a great option because these lines are not connected. There are also two different kinds of butterflies that you can choose. Ones that are fully shaded in, so it will just be like a solid piece. Or I can come down and choose one, say like this, that has some cutouts in it. And it just adds a little bit extra design and flair to the butterflies. So we don't have many options here, but let's see if I can take this one and make it work. I'm going to select the butterfly, right click, and click ungroup. So this is going to remove my layers and separate them. So I'm just gonna take this top layer here, I'm gonna delete the yellow one, and now we have a beautiful butterfly that we can cut out. Now this is gonna depend on the size of your cake. And just what kind of look you're going for. You want to check out the measurements. So right now this is measuring 5.7 inches by 3 by 11 inches. That's a little big for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this down significantly. You can also come up here to the top and directly choose the dimensions that you would like. Okay, so now we have a 2 inch by 1 inch butterfly, and then you just want to come over here and just duplicate those as many times as you would like. Now we are going to be ready to make it. So let's jump over and let's talk about our paper options. And by the way, yes, this is going to be done on a mat. If you have the Cricut Smart Materials, then you can cut it out without the mat. But I'm going to go with on the mat. These aren't the butterflies that I used in that video. If you saw the fairy cake video, this is a different design of butterfly, but I'm just showing you with a free option. Okay, so now those are lined up, and now let's go over and let's talk about the paper. Okay, so here we have different kinds of paper. So the key when creating these butterflies, if you're going to use them on a cake, is to make sure that you have a paper that is solid colored on both sides. Okay, so you want the color on both sides because we are going to be doing a little folding with the butterflies. And if it's not solid color on both sides, then you're gonna have like a white underbelly to the butterflies, which may throw your look off. So you can use whatever kind of paper that you want. You can use construction paper, you got it, whatever you feel comfortable with using. But I would suggest some kind of cardstock type of paper, something that's just a little bit sturdy, especially if you're gonna be placing it on with buttercream. The softer papers are going to absorb a lot of that butter and grease. This is a thinner kind of cardstock. I also just have like these paper strips. They do have like a little bit of like some lines on it, but ultimately when I cut it out, it didn't really make that big of a difference. Just made sure that this side was down. They have these large packs of paper at Walmart, and they have different variations of different colors. Again, you just want to make sure though that it's the kind that have like the same color on both sides, front and back. So this is just a neutral palette one that I have, but they have a lot of different colors. So just take note of that. I'm using the standard grip Cricut mat, and I'm going to take my cardboard and just place it on here, smooth it out, and then we're going to load the Cricut machine. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just weed all these pieces off. If you can see here, I didn't do the best job of choosing something that's not as intricate and detailed, but the good thing is that you can see that you can cut out something that's intricate and detailed. Okay, so let me go ahead and weed this out. I will be using my Cricut tools, of course. It just makes the process so much easier to do. So yeah, let's get this off the paper. And here are our beautiful bright green butterflies. Look at all of that intricate detail. What we're gonna do now is we're going to take our butterflies and give them a little bit of life by simply bending them a little at the body. And this is what's going to give you that shape. Yeah, look at all those flying butterflies. Look at that. And now they're ready to be placed on your cakes.